The sixth trend I want to go over is to have you reevaluate your offer and making it preemptive. Stop what you're doing right now. This is critical. You got to reevaluate that offer so that it's irresistible. What is the offer? It's what the recipient gets. It's not what you get. It's the deal. An offer should always be about who? Not you, the prospect. The offer should always be about the prospect, not the product or service. And the subject of any marketing piece is only the prospect. There's three types of offers that are made up, components to the offer. Most people who are involved in the webinar right now, the last one does not impact you. Only a few of the viewers would be with the last one. But most of you, and the middle one as well. So let's start with premiums, because that applies to everyone here. You want to have editorial bonus that ties into your product or service that has a powerful title. It's like a white paper, but white paper with personality. Here's a premium: 3 post-crash low-price stocks that could give you an unfair advantage in a recession. You know, you want the person to want badly this special report, so in a lead generation campaign they raise their hands. Or in selling, they go, wow, not only do I get the product, I also get this. Here's an example of a lead generation that we did with Zacks Money Management. And notice that we created a Safety First Investing Kit. And they get all those different bonuses if they respond, because they're willing to give them a try with a couple $100,000. Here's a lead generation campaign for coins. On the left side is the back of what you see on the right. We call that a response device. And in here, we're giving the different bonus reports on the front and the back. And here's for a subscription. This is Charles Payne of Fox Business. Notice the bonus reports that he has, and then notice the guarantee. If you're selling a product, whether it's coins, newsletter, book, there's some other products of people listening in that have, you want to have a very strong guarantee. Notice I put Charles's picture in there. It's not just because Charles is on TV. It's because you improve response when you have it. Notice the guarantee placement is important. This is an online subscription form. Notice I've got the guarantee right next to the point where they're filling out that form to place the order, because you increase response when the guarantee is right next to that form. So you want to also take a look at the price and discount. So for those of you where this is appropriate, you always want to have a discount. Here's a campaign for a newsletter. Shows the bonus reports, but it has a significant discount to the subscription. And why a discount? Well, it's amazing how 50% off makes you feel 100% better. And so you always want to be able to look to see how to do that discount. And how you do your pricing is really important with perceived value. Everything comes down to perceived value. And in case of selling an ebook, $47, you get one special report for free, versus a test of $99, and you get 2 free reports. Well, what was the results of this? Which one do you think worked best? Well, B is a winner with 47% more in sales and a net cash increase of 249%. And why? It's simply because the perceived value was greater. Or even how you word. For example, here's online wording, doing a test. See which one you think is the winner. Test number 1, 7 days free or continue at just $24.95 for 8 weeks at a savings of 50%. Versus test number 2, 7 days risk-free, then continue at just $24.95 for 8 weeks, 50% savings. Now, it's the same offer, but it's worded differently, and that has an impact. Which one do you think worked best? Well, if you guessed test number 2, you're right. It got 12% higher return. And then, as you do your offer, you always want to be able to have that call to action, where you ask them specifically and repeatedly what you want them to do. Now, here's an example. Download your free report now versus click here for your free report. Which one do you think worked best? Well, those of you who said Test A won by 56.76%. 56% higher by just the wording.